Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Saturday, the 3rd of December. We have just had a wonderful wedding service in this church where a slightly older couple have come together, both of them entering a second marriage. And just to have people saying, we want to be with God, blessed by God, and bring our relationship to Him and pray that He will bless us as we go into our lives. And then last night I was at a function at the school I used to teach at, saying farewell to two teachers, one of whom is going off to discover art in the East, and the other not quite sure what she should do, but very clear that this is where God has led her to. And she steps forward with a degree of uncertainty, but knowing that she can trust in God. And this we find echoed in what we read today with McShane, the book of Nahum, which we begin, Nahum chapter 1. And in it, God is speaking judgment on the city of Nineveh, who have oppressed the people, done all sorts of things wrong. But then you have this little word of hope in verse 7. The Lord is good, a refuge in times of trouble. He cares for those who trust in Him. And I thought, yeah, we've got three people in very different situations, doing quite different things, but trusting in God, saying that they step into the future, trusting that God will be with them, trusting that He will care for them as they move forward. And if God's going to care for them, they're going to be looked after. It will be well. It's not a guarantee that life will be a bed of roses, because the very previous phrase is, the Lord is good, a refuge in times of trouble. So it's not saying that we'll avoid the times of trouble, but when they come, we can take refuge in God. And I think as we go through life, we recognize that time and again, there are situations that occur, there are problems that crop up, we face times of trouble again and again. And certainly I found in my own experience, very often the times of my own making, not having listened to God, not having been obedient, whatever it is. But sometimes it's just something comes completely out of the blue and we end up in this time of trouble. In that, God is a refuge for us. We can call to God and say, God, just protect me in this. Help me. And we know that He cares for those who trust in Him. So as we're commending this newly married couple and these two individuals as they continue on their journey of life, and wherever you are and whatever you're doing, trust in God. Listen to Him. Know that He is a refuge and that He does care for you, irrespective of where you are. So hold on to that and walk with Him each day. Be blessed.